As always, guys, enjoy this intro clip.
Enemy UAV in your vicinity. The enemy has a drone package. Allied drone package in the airspace.
Oh my god!
Friendly drone support is active. Kill confirmed.
What it do, my YouTube family? It's your boy Brooklynite, back with another YouTube video. Haven't brought a video in a while. Quick right off the bat, hope you guys enjoyed that intro clip, trying some new editing tools. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Trying to bring more of those and trying to just bring more videos in total as a whole. But with that said, let's talk about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare some more. This is not going to be a complete rant video, but it will be to a certain extent. I just want to basically say I am so happy that they brought Team Tactical into Infinite Warfare. For those people who don't know what Team Tactical is, it basically limits you to what you can do. You can't do no thruster jumps, no big Michael Jordan air, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James sky high in the air moves anymore. And sliding is still, available, which is, I'm fine with that. Wall running is still available, but you don't really use it as much because my next point, the maps. The maps play, some maps play to the better use of thrusters, where now you can't get on certain ledges, you can't get on certain things because of that, because the thrusters are no longer available for you to use. This is only a weekend thing, of course, but for those who are always curious about a boots on the ground game, this is your chance to, get your little taste of it. But in reality, it's all we're all getting a little taste of it, because this is a futuristic boots on the ground game basically now, as long as it stays that way, of course. Because we got Modern Warfare, but Modern Warfare is slow, and again, for me, Modern Warfare is boring. Like, it gets stale. It's only 357. It's only so much fun you can have with that game, even with all the supply drops and things that's added, which I care less about. But at the end of the day, I'll play it eventually again, but I don't know. I have to have a party. I can't play that game alone. It's just too boring for me. Again, I will never stop saying they needed to bring Modern Warfare 2 back. But now with Team Tactical, it's slower to a certain extent, but it's still fast enough where you won't get bored or won't miss the thrust jumping. You know what I mean? Like, these maps are chaotic. The thrust jumpers make you travel faster across the map, and these maps, in my personal opinion, are already small. The majority of the maps in Call of Duty, are small. You have some big maps, but for the most part, they are small, and you can't go wrong with boots on the ground in the future, the way they did it in this one. With that said, you don't have to worry about people jumping over your head, you looking up, have to put the sensitivity on like on 1,000. I hate that shit right there, yo. The new 2 grenade launcher is so OP in this game. It doesn't even have to come close to hitting you, and it's still gonna kill you. This is hardcore, by the way. And I am using the Evo, the RPR Evo, I believe it's called. This is like my new favorite gun. Everybody freaking rapes the crap out of the NV4 and the K-Bar 32, but this gun is underrated for sure. This gun is a submachine gun that can turn into an assault rifle. If you hear different sounds of the gun, that's, when it does the more semi-automatic sound, that's because it's the assault rifle. And when it obviously goes crazy as shit, that's a submachine gun version. And I've grown to love this gun. At first I didn't like it at first when I first started using it, but when I realized I could switch it to an assault rifle, I was like, oh hell yes. And then even I'm using it with a red dot, but you don't have to use it with a red dot, honestly. In this game, I am using the grip and extended mags because the ammo does deplete. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video with me with this gun. But back to Team Tactical. So it definitely helps you in certain times, when you spawn and you just get killed instantly, because not everybody's together with the same speed, so people can't rush across the map, and it just has a old school sort of feel, and I would prefer playing, you know, it's core. I would prefer if it was hardcore, of course, you know, but for the most part I can deal because it is core. You know, I can last playing it. But hopefully they do add it to the rotation. You know, a whole bunch of updates and stuff has happened. I'm gonna, you know, make another video, you know, on how Infinite Warfare is still, you know, a tad broken. Well, I wouldn't say a tad. That shit is still broken. Look at that. I got killed by my own vulture. Like, how does that even happen, bruh? Like, anyway, back to Team Tac. But yeah, so with that said, a futuristic boots on the ground game, can't go wrong with that. For all the people that were complaining about the future, you know, that we're tired of it, maybe this can be a quote unquote, maybe like a little Easter egg, who knows, for COD 2017. Nobody, you know, where they'll take thrust jumping out. They'll still be semi in the future, you know, we'll still be moving fast paced, you know, not necessarily like a Modern Warfare speed, but maybe like an Infinite Warfare team tactical speed, you know, which I won't be mad at that. You know, that is like Christmas. I think Christmas came early, and this is a Christmas teaser, and I think the community should give this an opportunity. And for all the people that complains about boost jumping and everything, this is your time. This is your time to speak and let your voice be heard. You know what I mean? That sounds like a politician. This is your time, because if the, you know, Activision support, Infinity Ward, and all these people, they don't hear nothing back. Like if they hear like, oh, that shit was whack or whatever, like they're gonna be like, oh, okay, whatever, we just take it out. But now if you hear like, yes, this is what we've been waiting for, you know, thank you, you know, I'm enjoying me some boots on the ground in the future, they're gonna be more open to it, and they're gonna get flirty with it. Because as of right now, it's only available for the weekend, and it's available only for team deathmatch, which means if they do bring it to normal rotation with other game modes, can you imagine how this would be with domination and a search and destroy, you know, like what's that shit called, hard point, like all this will be fantastic. And I feel like this needs to stay in the game, you know. And you know, I enjoy it as it is already, but I would definitely enjoy if it came to hardcore, you know, because I prefer hardcore. At this point, you know, like this game still is a lot of hit markers still, you know, in hardcore too. Oh, and another thing, they also they basically said that, like, for example, if somebody just jumped up into the window, like, that is dead. That won't happen anymore. And that's awesome, you know, that's freaking amazing. So there's just some things that you don't have to worry about. But yeah, so they also added more increased damage to the head. And this is going back to like old COD. Like I remember Modern Warfare 2, like when I would have my ACR, I would stay gunning and aiming for the head, and if I would get it, you know, it's a, you know, most likely it's gonna be a headshot. You know, as weak as the ACR was, the accuracy was so good that I would just aim for the head, and I would win a lot of gun battles that way. You know, as weak as it was. But you know, so they basically said it's gonna be, you need to use more strategic way of playing the game, the way you play the game. You know, we as a community just have to look at this. We have as a community just have to, unfortunately, take the good with the good and bad with the bad. But I think this is very good. I know a lot of people, again, for the people who love the thrusting and all that, they're gonna, you know, at the end of the day, you don't have to play it, and this is why it's so beneficial, because you can choose to play the same way you can choose to play core and hardcore. You can choose, as right now, you can choose to play team tactical, team deathmatch, or just regular team deathmatch. You know, and tactical team deathmatch is something that, I guess, for me, was needed. For me to go back to core, it was definitely needed, because our systems, our PlayStation 4s, our Xbox Ones, like, they can't process the speed of this game. Like, this game is so fast. So that's why you may sometimes shoot people and they not die. And you're like, yo, like, what the hell happened? You know, like, I hit him with mad bullets, you know, like, so many bullets, and he still didn't die. Like, what's going on? You know, and it's just because, like, the speed of the game, like, it's just like even your TVs, like, they're not as fast to catch up with everything. Like, so sometimes you're seeing things that the other person's not seeing, and vice versa, which has a, you know, some, I guess, minor issues to do with connection, you know, but which I'll speak in another video about. But with that said, you know, it's beneficial in that aspect. Like, you can't go wrong with that. So now again, the fact that there won't be no jumping or crazy acrobat moves, like the game will pick up more. I'm pretty confident that your bullets will read more. Like you'll shoot people and they'll start hitting them more and killing them more, and you're gonna be like, what the hell? Because a lot of that stuff does not happen in regular game modes because of the thrust jumping, because the camera angles and everything that has to catch up with the gameplay and everything. Like it's just not good. So definitely, it's worth it. Hopefully Activision and Infinity Ward will listen to its community, to the top YouTubers who are praising this, and hopefully they do leave it in the game at some point. If they bring it back for the new year, let's do it. Please bring it back.
Mission accomplished.
Enjoy the
A
video,
good day's
guys.
work.
Give it a like, subscribe. Remember, it's your boy Brooklynite. PS4 is the system that I play on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the topic and the gameplay. And peace out, guys.
I don't like seeing